Communication is king, understanding is everything. Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. We'll explain to you about communication and attitude in selling. Most of the job in the human world involves some interaction that needs communication. At least, there are some topics that we'll discuss. First, what are verbal communication tips in selling? Second, what are non-verbal communication styles in many countries? Third, what are norms and attitudes supposed to have for being good seller? Your communication skill determines your chance of a sale, from your opening pitch to your closing statement. Developing your questioning, vocal, and conversational skill will help you build on a solid impression by gaining trust and establishing. Before talking deeply about our topic, what is verbal communication? Verbal communication is a form of communication that uses words to express an idea, message, or information. Here are some communication tips in selling. First, try to avoid slang words. Second, avoid words that are likely to be unfamiliar to the customer. This may include technical jargon. Third, adjust your presentation speed to be clearly understood. The next one, adjust the tone and the volume of your voice to your counterpart. The next point, adjust your vocabulary to the skill of your customer and follow up with written email of what has been agreed and ask for the clarity if it's not correct. Last but not least, remember to smile and listen.
The thing that is also very crucial is nonverbal communications. It refers to how being convey information about their emotion, needs, attentions, attitudes, and thoughts without using verbal language. Asian culture is incredibly focused on etiquette and polite exchange, deeply entrenched with long-standing case of nonverbal communications that can carry even more meaning than the spoken word. According to Winley 2018, the nonverbal communication style in Asian countries can be exemplified in the following. The Western practice of handshaking is acceptable and will often done, so to make Westerners feel more comfortable. The second, the head. It is forbidden to touch someone on the head. The third, pointing with finger. Pointing is reserved for addressing inanimate objects, and even then, it is more polite to point with your entire hand rather than a single finger. The fourth, throwing things. Tossing any item, especially money, is considered extremely rude.
Values and norms differ from country to country. What is acceptable in one country might be unacceptable behavior in another. Even within Southeast Asian countries, differences can be significant and can cause sales deals to fail. Take a look at these examples. First, it is best to avoid religious discussion or phrases such as "bless you" in any conversation with customer. The second, concept of time. Agreeing on the time frame of the sales meeting when arranging the visit or at the latest during the introductory phase of a sales meeting is a prerequisite for success. Never be late and never make people wait in Asian. And the third, the standard of acceptable attire varies within business sections. For example, creative and some software industries tend to dress less formally. Ties and suits are less fashionable than in the past. However, they may still be relevant depending on the formality of the client. Different cultures have different understandings of socially accepted forms of behavior. This can lead to business difficulties as you may mistakenly offend your customer. Even within the same culture, it is possible to offend someone accidentally. You are more likely to be accepted across different cultures by demonstrating genuine empathy, self-awareness, and credibility. What do you need to practice before assessment or competition? What you need to practice is, first, positive body language. The second, awareness of other people's cultural positions. And the third, dressing appropriately for business. And last but not least, timekeeping. Before I close my presentation on communication and attitude in sales, let's check your understanding by answering these questions. First, why is communication very crucial in sales? Second, mention examples of norms and values in some countries. And the third, what should be avoided in selling communication skills? Thank you everyone. I hope this video has given you a clear explanation of our topic. If you have any questions, please post them in the discussion forum. See you in the next session.